Hello everyone, I'm RobtheMod. Welcome to part 74 of Gran Turismo 7 on the PlayStation 5. Fireworks are happening for some reason. Also, I completed a extra menu, so I'm going to play that in a second. I'm very annoyed but also happy with this recording because I recorded some God of War Ragnarok yesterday. I actually finally managed to do it. I keep mentioning during this that I need to do this, blah 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 blah. Keep putting it off. Well, I started playing it and I recorded for an hour and 40 minutes, only to find out that there was no microphone audio. So I was talking to myself for no reason. Yeah, that was annoying. And it's not like I'm gonna go back and go through that section. So that section is literally just going to be game audio only, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, some people might like that. So what I'm doing is I'm blurring my face when I did that, like I did before when I removed that entire conversation during this game. Anyway, let's load up the Nissan Motorsports one. We've got a 6-star roulette ticket for completing this. Right then, so we've seen that extra menu, got it out the way. Let us actually start the races then. That, we're actually doing. Right, so we've got a Sunday Cup race. You know I'm picking the Tomahawk, just to see how it goes. Got a World Touring Car 800 as well. Can I actually, No, I can't. I actually have to do that properly. Right then. I actually can't pick the Tomahawk. Because it has to be a road car. I can pick the Valkyrie, though. Just wanted to see what the Tomahawk could do, game. This thing's fast anyway. Bye. Oh god, I'm going to hit the chimney. I actually just saw Jimny today. And believe me, I saw it braking and it did exactly what it did in the game. It's rather funny. I'm actually surprised it's, safe to drive. But, This person was only doing 20 mile an hour, so it wasn't even like it was that quick. But yeah, when they hit the brakes, they kind of the entire front of the car suspension went whoop, straight down. Now, today when I'm recording, it's actually Black Friday. It's November the 29th, 2024. So there's actually something I'm going to buy, but off Amazon. Which I should maybe wait for Cyber Monday, but it's on a Black Friday sale at the moment, so I'm gonna order it a bit later. But yesterday there was some early Black Friday sales. I ended up getting some games. I'm gonna talk about this when I actually record more God of War Ragnarok later today, and hopefully this time the microphone will be working. But yeah, it's a little bit funny because it was not funny, but it's like I've been meaning to play like a whole bunch of Sonic games, because it's a bit weird, Sonic and me, because as a PS2 guy, as a kid, PS2 guy, you know what I mean, a PS2 kid, it was only really when the PS2 was it was popular after the 360 and PS3 came out, because obviously the 360 was reasonably cheap, but you know, little kids don't typically get the next gen consoles straight away, which was certainly the case for me. I had to get my 360 in like 2008, 2009. It would have been 2009 because it would have been Forza Motorsport 3 came with it. Because it's a old model 360. It's an Elite. It's the black one, but it's not the Slim. It's actually rather funny because you show like people these days, they only think of the 360 as like the Slim. Like if you like, I've literally seen people online being like, "What the hell? Why does the 360 look like this?" And it's like the old model 360, like the launch one, that lasted until the Slim. And it's like, what? Like how? Because it's such a radical redesign between the two. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the first model of the 360 does look a bit like a kid's toy, which is quite funny. With its like rounded edges on the front. Like, it's not even, you can't even, it's, in fact it's got rounded edges on the back. It's literally like you can't actually stab yourself in the corner with it, if you know what I mean. Which is nice, but it does make it look a little bit weird. But yeah, so as a kid, when I had the well, I still do have a PS2, but I don't have my original PS2. I actually sent that to Classic Gamer Room, the YouTube channel, and then Mark ended up closing the channel about a year later and never actually bloody reviewed. Well, he reviewed the system. He never reviewed any of the games that I sent with it. Kind of annoyed me, because I sent a whole bunch of PAL exclusives. I mean, this was when I was like 13, 14. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame that my original PS2 I no longer have, because so many memories with that, but at the same time, I have a fat model PS2 now, which is better because you can like mod it, well, you can put a hard drive in it and mod it that way, so that's what I've done. So it's alright. But yeah, as a kid I had the PS2, and then I want to say about like 2006, 2007 when they were on clearance. Because this was after the Wii and the 360 came out, and obviously after the PS3. I managed to get like a GameCube for a bit, and then I ended up selling that, which was really stupid. And I also had, well, my neighbour actually gave me his original Xbox, because he was like 10 years older than me, I guess. He's just like, when he got his 360, he's like, "I don't need this original Xbox anymore. Do you want it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, cool." And it was modded. It was chipped. But I didn't know that at the time. It was only when I went to trade it in myself, they're like, "Oh yeah, we can't take this because it's like, it's been chipped." I'm like, oh. And yet, for some reason, I got rid of it. I sold it still to someone else on like Facebook Marketplace or whatever. I don't know why I did that. I really should have kept that original Xbox as well. I was a dumb teenager. But yeah, Sonic games, basically. If you think of Sonic games on the PS2, there's only two. The Sonic Heroes, and there's basically the Wii version of Sonic Unleashed. I think. There might be one over that, I can't remember. But yeah, basically, as a kid, I played a lot of platformers. I played Ratchet and Clank, that's why it's on the channel. I never played Jak and Daxter. I did play Sly Cooper 3, which I haven't got to yet. at the time of recording, but I played Sly 3. I played Tack, which was like this Nickelodeon platformer that they ended up making a cartoon out of years later. But yeah, Tack was pretty awesome because it had Patrick Warburton in it, like doing the voice. And then Spyro and Crash Bandicoot were pretty popular in that generation. So I ended up playing all of those. Kid. But not the originals for some reason. But that's why I have the remakes. But yeah, never really got to play Sonic apart from Sonic Heroes, and I didn't really like it. So I need to do something with this car in a second, because I noticed when I was in my garage that it has something wrong with it. No, it doesn't. It just says normal. I don't know why I thought that the oil was bad. But anyway, yeah. So, oh no, there was a couple of other Sonic games on PS2, but they were like the Sonic Mega Collection Plus and stuff, where it was like the original games, basically. They weren't like, you know, they weren't new ones. And even then, Sonic Mega Collection Plus first came out on the GameCube. It was an exclusive for a bit. And then that's why it's called Plus, because they added more stuff for the PS2 and the original Xbox versions. Oh god, the back end of this car is going hard under braking there. I mean, it is a Porsche, so I should kind of expect it. But, yeah. And there was like an iToy Sonic game or something, I think. I can't remember. Oh, there was Sonic Riders and all that, but I don't count them because they're like spin-offs. I want about like proper Sonic games. Right? So like, it's very weird. Like, it was as a teenager, I kind of got into Sonic, which was kind of an embarrassing thing. Obviously, because I kind of, nowadays, like, the Sonic fandom is like, I don't know how to describe it, but like, I'm more at peace with it. But like, you see the Sonic fandom back then as a teenager, and you're like, oh my god, this is. I can't let anyone find out that I'm a Sonic fan. And the only reason I was a Sonic fan was actually because someone at school was also a massive Sonic fan, and they were like, you should get Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. Because it's basically Mario Kart, but on the 360. And I was like, a Sonic game? And then like I ended up looking it up, and I was like, oh yeah, this is actually pretty cool. So I ended up getting Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. And that was actually a really fun game. I think I didn't 100% it, but I got all the characters, and I got all the characters, and I think I completed the campaign. I completed all the races, but I didn't get like all the music and other stuff. I actually think I ended up buying all the DLC as well. Could be wrong on that. If there was DLC, I can't even remember now. But yeah, basically that kind of got me into like looking at the other Sonic games, and I ended up getting Sonic Unleashed. And the awkward thing is, right, is I got Sonic Generations because that was coming out. What's that? 2011? Yeah, I ended up getting Sonic Generations that year, and then I ended up buying Sonic Unleashed and Sonic 06, which, yeah. Sonic 06, I got up to like the fight with Silver, and then it was just like so glitchy because that game is horrific, right? That I kept. If you know anything about that game, it's bad, right? And I basically just kept getting stuck in the corner because he just fights you, like he throws you around and all that, right? So I ended up getting stuck in the corner and just dying. And I was like, I can't be bothered playing this anymore, so I stopped. Sonic Unleashed, I stopped at one point because of like because the other thing is I was playing so many games as a teenager. Well, Sonic Unleashed, I stopped at one point. I can't remember where I stopped. And then Sonic Generations, weirdly, never completed it. I was on the last world as well, and then I just never completed it. I don't know why. Because I kind of found out, like, very recently, to be honest, that I was on the last world of the game. And then, like, it seemed that Sonic had, like, or Sega had signed a deal with Nintendo on the Wii for the Wii U with a bunch of Sonic games. So they weren't on the Xbox One when I got it. So I kind of fell out of Sonic because I wasn't buying a Wii U. It's quite funny because now I have a Wii U, but back then I wasn't going to buy a Wii U just for Sonic franchise. Especially when effectively the Wii U is about as powerful as the 360 and PS3. So yeah, for until very recently, I actually kind of hadn't played any Sonic games. I actually still haven't yet, for a while. But I've bought a bunch, basically. I've bought everything since, well, apart from Sonic Colors Ultimate, which I need to get at some point. But I've been on Team Sonic Racing, which I have not, kind of don't really have. As much as I like Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, I don't really want to get that, because I didn't really like All-Stars Transformed. Because I did play that when it was free on Games of Gold. But, yeah, everything since Sonic Forces I've bought, so I'm going to play through them on the channel. So, yeah, basically yesterday I ended up getting Sonic Superstars and Sonic X Shadow Generations, which is the remaster of Sonic Generations. So hopefully I will actually finish it. And it also adds, like, Shadow stuff. So I actually am looking forward to that. But yeah, I have Sonic Forces to do. I have those two games. I have Sonic Origins. I have Sonic Mania. I'm sure there's one other. And then I have a Mac, so I can do, I forgot what it's called. Sonic Dream Team, that's it. Because, yeah, there's a Mac exclusive Sonic game. If you're unaware. I mean, it might get released on other platforms, but it's not Mac exclusive, it's Apple exclusive if you want to be pedantic, because it's on iPhone and all that as well, but, like, yeah. Oh, Sonic Frontiers, that's the other one I was forgetting. Mainly because it's on PS5, and, like, I know I'm playing PS5, but, like, I haven't played that yet either. Well, I'm planning to do, like, the Sonic games after I... Well, I'm a little bit confused, actually, because I don't know if I should do the Sonic games after I've finished Ratchet and Clank, which would make sense. But I also do want to play Watch Dogs 2. Again. I want to play through that, so... And that looks like the... Like, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart looks like it's going to be the nearest game to completion, where I'm not doing another franchise after it. Because I got, like... What was it? I got, obviously, Ratchet and Clank I've been doing in order of, like, the franchise. And then, Need for Speed, obviously, is a franchise. Halo is a franchise. So it's like... What exactly do I do? Although it's kind of funny for you guys, because I've finished Halo. Basically, I went to do Doom. I've done Doom. You're watching Doom as this comes out. But then like I went to do Doom Eternal, and I've just kind of got stuck on like the 9th level, and I'm gonna be honest, I actually just can't be bothered playing the rest of it. Like I'm gonna at some point, but I think it's gonna be once I finish Halo again. Once I finish Halo 4, which to be fair, I've only got like Halo 3 ODST and then Halo 4 to do. I'm on about like the Master Chief Collection versions. Once I finish those 2 games, I will probably try and go back to doing Doom Eternal, but I don't know. Because yeah, I've also got like Mario games to play through as well now, and then obviously Sly Cooper, I'm doing them, and I'm doing like loads of franchises. So I only really have like a couple of slots where it's like God of War. When I finish God of War Ragnarok, which that's a really long game, so you know that's going to take a while. But you know, once that's finished, that's going to be like technically a free slot available. Technically, once I've finished Senran Kagura, that's a free slot available. But I don't know what I'm going to do there because there's like a crossover game with like another franchise. So I don't know if I'm counting that as like, well, I have like a bunch of Senran Kagura games, but I also have like the other games in the franchise that it crosses over with. So I'm gonna like kind of alternate that between the 2 franchises, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I think there's only like 1 slot where like, or 2, if basically, where there's like a completely different game that's not in the franchise that I can do. Which is awkward. Can't believe I'm in first before the end of the first lap here, but I've done it. Gonna have to brake hard for this corner though, at the speed we're going. But yeah, it's kind of funny about Senran Kagura because I got like 2, because it's got like multiple campaigns, you know, from different sides of the story. So I've almost finished the campaign for one side of the story, and I don't even know if it has, I think it has DLC campaigns, but I'm probably not going to do those. I don't want to make the game too long on the channel, if I can. So yeah, I've got like 2 of those to do, like 2 episodes basically, and then one of the campaigns is finished. So I might just record that, because they're very short episodes typically. They're only like 5 to 10 minutes. So I might actually just record those before I go and do God of War Ragnarok. Just get them out the way. Because I've also kind of, at the time of recording, I got to get like 3 episodes of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and that, because when I'm recording this, it's for like the games that I'm recording that aren't this, they're for like December 2026 or November 2026, I should say. And then at the start of December, I'm doing a kind of, I haven't played it yet, but like I'm either doing a December or Christmas themed game. I'll say themed game. I think it takes place during December, so it takes place at Christmas, basically. And the way that's going to work is basically I'm just playing through that game, and the videos are basically going to take over the channel for like the first half of the month, because I haven't played it yet, but I know how long it is. So yeah, that's how that's going to work. It's basically just going to take over the month, or the start of the month, I should say, and then the end of the month is when I'm going to continue on. Two more laps of this. I know why it says the second lap is faster, even though it's not. It's because obviously when you start taking over, it's the AI is kind of in control for a bit before it lets you have control. Also kind of funny because you know what I need to buy? I need to buy like more canned air. Because, well, this isn't funny, but well, I don't know if it's dangerous or not, because it's like the issue that I'm having. With this monitor that I'm using, I've explained it before, but like, it's got like the way it works is there's no remote or anything. It's just got like a button on the bottom where that's like the power button. So you hold it in to turn it off. But if you just press it in, you get like the menu button. Right, and then, but if you push it up, down, left, or right, you get various other menus. So it's a little bit complicated. But the issue is that for some reason it seems to get stuck on like not letting you press it in to turn it off, or to like get the main menu up that lets you switch inputs. But it will let you still get the menu that let you change brightness and other stuff like that, which makes no sense. Because you think if the button was broken, it wouldn't work at all. But yeah, basically the only way to fix it is to spray a bunch of compressed air into where the button is, and then rub the button like about a bit, and then somehow that fixes it. So there must be something that's up there, but the compressed air literally says, "Do not use while the device is on. It may catch on fire." But it's the only way of kind of fixing this problem. So yeah, kind of awkward. Thanks, Samsung. You actually make pretty decent products, but like now I mean, it's gonna happen eventually, but I've mentioned this before. There's only 2 Samsung products I've ever had issues with. This monitor, which is weird because the monitor to my left is also a Samsung. It's older. It has this same button issue. Not button issue. It has this same button design, but it's never had this issue. Make that make sense. And then the other one was like this home cinema system that I explained before. Basically, it got a software update that basically just bricked it from playing, because it played Blu-rays. It was a Blu-ray player, and it had like home cinema system part of it. Home cinema system part of it all worked, even when it was bricked. But like, it would turn as soon as you tried to turn it on, and it would load the main menu. It would then crash and turn off straight away. But like, if it was connected as like an audio device to like the TV, when it would turn on, it would just instantly switch to the audio device thing, so it would like stop it crashing. But you couldn't get it to like stay in that mode, if you know what I mean. Like if you switched, it would then, as soon as it loaded up the menu, it would then crash, which was a major issue. Well, it wouldn't even crash. It gets stuck in a boot loop, which was awkward because it would turn off and then turn back on again, obviously, and then crash and then reboot and do all that. Yeah, but like as long as it was on. What can I have? My car. I mean, it's going to be this, but I need to change the car settings to that. And we'll be fine. Oh, Daytona road course. Okay. Put the fuel map to 6. God. As we crash basically into the back of this guy and almost ruin our race immediately. Because even at fuel map 6, we can still overtake these guys. Very slowly, because we'd be doing it much faster. On fuel map 1, because obviously the entire thing of fuel map 6 is not enough power. Fuel efficiency, basically, the entire reason. But even then, we can... That's going to count as cutting it, isn't it? No? Okay. There's no way this doesn't have a cheating thing, a penalty system. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's around here. Okay, maybe it doesn't. Maybe this race doesn't? I will have to check, but I'm guessing not. Which is kind of interesting that it doesn't then. Oh, brake, brake, brake. Here we go. We're still setting faster laps with bloody fuel map on 6. Are you being serious? Yeah, I don't think this race has a cheating thing. Penalty system. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait. Try and stay out a lap longer than they are. Because they will always race on fuel map 1. At least on this difficulty setting. Oh my god. Oh, I lost the back end. That was not good. But yeah, the AI will always stay on fuel map 1. So assuming they're going for a hit around lap 5, I can stay out an extra lap. Maybe change my tyres if I need to. We'll see. God. Don't. Yeah, well, I forced you to go off the grass there. Or onto the grass. The AI really did not know how to handle that. Okay. AI's going in for fuel right now. But that's Portilla, who's in, like, a Dodge. So, then a Dodge Viper, so, you know. There's the guy in first, all the way over there. But with any luck, even if I can't catch him by this lap, he will go in for fuel. And I can just overtake him that way. And in fact, most of them will go in for fuel. I'm basing this off Sardina, where, like, they will go in for fuel on lap 4. But I can go in on lap 6. And that gives you enough time to, like, basically beat the entire thing while they catch you up while the hit's happening, basically. Which is good. Is he gonna go in for fuel? I'm keeping an eye on him. Is he? He's in that lane? Yes, he is. Okay, some of the AI didn't. Interesting. One of them did. I mean, I have enough fuel to... It's the rear tyre that I'm kind of worried about. So yeah, I'm gonna risk one more lap. Yeah. I mean, I probably could have, based on the fact that they've all gone in. But look, Grady's not. So, Grady probably will on the next lap. I don't think Grady's been in for fuel yet. God, look at the tyre wear. Right. Put myself on full power. But for some reason it seems like the car's not accelerating. What? Don't know why. Soft. For a second I thought my controller analog stick was like broken. But no, it's not. Yeah, it's very weird that the car was not accelerating there. It was on racing, yeah, it was on racing softs. Checking. Right. Just need enough fuel to... There we go. 70% fuel. This is where the pit lane exit is. Come on, I need to beat him. Don't know why I didn't just immediately go over, considering... There's no penalty for going over the pit line, but... Yeah, it was very weird. The car was just, like, not accelerating at all. Theoretically, the next lap should be the fastest. Because if I'm at fuel map 1... then, you know... full power, basically. Oh god, as long as I don't go off the track like that. Yeah, I just did 207. Well, to be fair, half of that's probably because of the stupid pit lane exit, but... also kind of getting hard to see. But for you guys, it's not that bad looking over at the other monitor. There we go. Braking what? 2 seconds there? Don't know exactly how much we're going to break this by. Probably, like it says, about 2 seconds. But okay, 3.5 seconds. And like I said, that was with... going onto the grass. Oh, someone's gone in for yet another pit. Oh, we're even faster through that section. Who would have guessed? Because, like I said, going on the grass. That's me turning, like, flashing the lights, by the way. Don't know exactly what that's for. I'm guessing it's for, like, multiplayer. You're gonna let someone... back in. They're going through a race, you know. Please refuel. No. Shit. Maybe I should have... Oh god. Oh god, I didn't even hit the brakes. Please don't run out of fuel. Please sip the fuel car. Deliberately driving slow. Should have fueled up one more additional... For some reason I thought, like... I'm not even going to go full throttle around here. I'm a bit of an idiot. I'm going to run out of fuel on the start-finish line, aren't I? Yeah, I could lap that guy, but I'm not going to. Yeah, just going to course the engine. The game, I have done the eco challenge through in Gran Turismo 6, so I know how to keep the fuel going if I need to. Like it's, you know, I'm gonna I actually am. I'm going to go through the finish line on auto drive. There we go. Even though it won't actually fuel, because now it's in auto drive, it won't run out of fuel. But I had to do that to make sure I won. I mean, I think I probably could have gone over the start-finish line anyway. I would have had enough fuel, but did that just to check. Make sure to force it. Right. Done that. Let us actually redeem our prizes. I'm going to say why have I got 5? It's because but there's a parts ticket. Are you kidding me? What are you going to give me? Money? Right. 500,000. I'll take that. 3-star roulette ticket. Look at all that money that it's not going to give me. Yep, parts. What are the for? Come on, tell me. Oh, look. Volvo. Oh, I actually have the car at least. Right, what's the parts ticket that's completely pointless? Oh, yay. Great. £10,000 credit, whatever, brake package for a Clio. I'm so glad. Please give me a car I don't have. Do I have that? Don't think so. Right. Well, I'll take it. Well then, I have been RobtheMod. Thank you very much for watching part 74 of Gran Turismo 7 on the PlayStation 4. I'm going to go get something to eat. Then I'm going to record those 2 episodes of Sengra and Kagura. And then I'm going to record God of War Ragnarok. Hurrah!